28. He has redeemed my soul from going into the pit. My life shall see the light. Behold, God does all these things, twice, yes, 3 times with a man, to bring back his soul from the pit, that he may be enlightened with the light of the living. 14. What then shall I do when God rises up? When he visits, what shall I answer him? Didn't he who made me in the womb make him? Didn't one fashion us in the womb? If I have withheld the poor from their desire, or have caused the eyes of the widow to fail, or have eaten my morsel alone, and the fatherless has not eaten of it. No, from my youth he grew up with me as with a father. Her I have guided from my mother's womb. If I have seen any perish for want of clothing, or that the needy had no covering. Also his wrath was kindled against his 3 friends, because they had found no answer, and yet had condemned Job. Now Elihu had waited to speak to Job, because they were elder than he. Behold, he finds occasions against me. He counts me for his enemy. He puts my feet in the stocks. He marks all my paths. Therefore Job opens his mouth with empty talk, and he multiplies words without knowledge. He doesn't withdraw his eyes from the righteous, but with kings on the throne, he sets them forever, and they are exalted. If they are bound in fetters and are taken in the cords of afflictions, then he shows them their work and their transgressions, that they have behaved themselves proudly. He also opens their ears to instruction, and commands that they return from iniquity. If they listen and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity, and their years in pleasures. Yes, at this my heart trembles and is moved out of its place. Hear, oh, hear the noise of his voice, the sound that goes out of his mouth. He sends it out under the whole sky, and his lightning to the ends of the earth. After it, a voice roars. Job 8, verse 15. He shall lean on his house, but it shall not stand. He shall cling to it, but it shall not endure. 16. He is green before the sun. His shoots go out along his garden. 17. His roots are wrapped around the rock pile. He sees the place of stones. 27. If I say, I will forget my complaint, I will put off my sad face and cheer up. 4. But you are forgers of lies. You are all physicians of no value. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months is with you, and you have appointed his bounds that he can't pass. Look away from him, that he may rest until he shall accomplish as a hireling his day. Job 31. If his heart hasn't blessed me, if he hasn't been warmed with my sheep's fleece, if I have lifted up my hand against the fatherless, because I saw my help in the gate. See now, I have set my cause in order. I know that I am righteous. Who is he who will contend with me? For then would I hold my peace and give up the spirit. Only don't do 2 things to me, then I will not hide myself from your face. How many are my iniquities and sins? Make me know my disobedience and my sin. Why hide you your face and hold me for your enemy? Will you harass a driven leaf? Will you pursue the dry stubble? For you write bitter things against me and make me inherit the iniquities of my youth. You also put my feet in the stocks and mark all my paths. You set a bound to the soles of my feet. Oh, that you would hide me in Sheol, that you would keep me secret until your wrath is past, that you would appoint me a set time and remember me. If a man dies, shall he live again? All the days of my warfare would I wait until my release should come. You would have a desire to the work of your hands. You would call, and I would answer you. But now you count my steps. Don't you watch over my sin? My disobedience is sealed up in a bag. You fasten up my iniquity. But the mountain falling comes to nothing. The rock is removed out of its place.